Soul fam, it's been so long. I love you guys. How are you? I got some momentum going and life. So bless you. I miss you guys. And my heart, my thoughts, my prayers go out to anyone right now who's been affected by our current state of affairs. Certainly, I can be grateful for everyone as well here, and I'm going to take advantage of the extra time to get back on track and continue us on our journey of personal power up. So much has changed since I was on last, but all for the good, because we're ever evolving. We're a work in progress. And so I'm not going to waste a lot of time with, meaningless intros. I just want to tell you, I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. Please feel free to like and subscribe or share this video with anyone that you feel would benefit from it. And really supports me and helps me to spread the word and eventually, just do this work as a professional coach and a professional spiritual coach. All day, every day. I've really arrived at knowing that this is just what I'm called to do. So I'm very grateful. And thank you guys. So how are you doing? We're gonna jump into the personal power up. What that looks like is where we lay some cards out on, our body, mind, and spirit. Where there may be blockages, where there may be issues that are, in the way of our better senses or in the way of our better, what's best for us. So I did some of my own personal work last night, and it's just so amazing how Source, the divine, just sends us a direct line. And so as we proceed, I pray that line would be open. I pray that you would open your heart and soul. I pray, the more you like and subscribe, honestly, it helps me to connect to your energy. I'm not trying to sound, there's no manipulation there. It's just a fact. So, for this line that's coming through now and for those who have tuned in, I say, let us be open to the information, that it would be for our highest good. We call on our angels, our ancestors, our guides, the sacred ones, Father God above all, and we dedicate ourselves to growing. And so it is. So let's first start the reading with the ancestor and angels guides cards. And the first card we have is High Priest. Beautiful. Intend and create. So these three cards are going to govern, sort of, so to speak, over our time. Knight. Be brave and honest. These are perilous times, and it's not easy right now, for sure. But stay true to yourself. That's what I see when I look at that card. Stay true to yourself. Be honest. Don't be afraid to use your voice when you need to. And sage. Be devoted and committed. Stay the course, okay? Beautiful, beautiful energies. And underneath of that is eagle. See things from a higher perspective. And honestly, we all need to go about life. And see, there I go right there, getting ready to pop it. So, intend and create. This is a time right now, isn't it, that here I am, sitting back down at the table here and trying to get this off the ground with, momentum again. And honestly, it is a time to intend, and it is a time that we have a little more time to create. You know what the key is in all that? The key in creating the life that you desire is you. So, for some reason I want to say just get a hold of yourself. I have no idea why I'm saying that, but get a hold of yourself and, take command of the life that you want. Visualize it. And then allow the universe to align with just that. Be open. So now, these are chakra healing cards. I love these. I played with these last night for myself, and I literally was blown away because I feel fine, you know, so to speak. But my mom passed away in the fall, and literally her sweet soul came through. And it was just like, I kept getting the forgiveness card. It kept popping out, and I'm like, what haven't I forgiven? And then another card popped out, and there she was. And it was like, it looked like the person coming through the trees. It was like, you know, an illusion through the trees. Just beautiful cards. It was her face. And even when I showed my sisters, they were like, oh my gosh. Like, it was just so, it was just divine. I'm just so grateful. So enough about me. So we're going to look into our mind, our body, and our spirit. Okay, we're going to take here, for those who are listening in, I ask now for 3 cards that align with our mind, our body, and our spirit. What we need to hear, what we need to do more of, what we need to do less of, where there may be blockages. Okay, just go in half with that. Okay, soul healing. Okay, so, you know, a lot of times we remain very stuck in our head about things, and we definitely can be our own worst enemy. So when I find this in the position of mind, I say to us, you know, set your soul free. Allow your soul to be healed by freeing your mind. Yes, in body, there it is, like hitting a nail right on the head. Self-mastery. Get into alignment. Get into alignment with your highest self. Really ask. You see here I have my chakra stones out. Really ask the divine to show you where you may be experiencing blockages. You know, a way that you can often tell when you have a blockage in your life is if you're feeling physical pain or discomfort in a certain area of your life. And I'm not a medical doctor by any means. This is energetic common sense, okay? So if you always have a hard time clearing your throat, you know, you may have a blockage in your throat chakra. If your heart races fast too much, or even if you have high blood pressure, you know, maybe there's a blockage in your heart chakra. There's unforgiveness. We can heal our lives. We can heal ourselves by coming into alignment with our higher consciousness. Oh gosh, I just said this. Well, thanks, Mom. This is the card that I was telling you about. If you can see the face in it in spirit. Wow. I guess my mom is still lingering. I am presence. I am presence. You are presence. We are all one, and everything is everything. That's the card. I'm not taking crazy pills, guys. I was like, well, I had a glass of wine last night too. I was like, well, did I? Yes. Wow. I love it. I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now by the fact that that just came through again, because it means something very personal to me. So, yeah. But you are a part of all that is. Do you know that? Underneath the deck is find your balance. Keep your balance. The red color defines our root chakra, which is like our grounding, you know. So get a grip. Sorry for whoever I needed to say that to. Get a grip, and I'm going to use these cards. I used these last night. They were beautiful. Get a grip on things and find your balance. Find the middle. Know how to recognize where you may fall off kilter, and learn what that is for yourself, and learn to hone it in. Learn to hone it in. Allow yourself to be open to the highest energy of love and to be healed. Make a decision to be in alignment with yourself, to feel good. It's good to feel good. It's good to feel better. You can operate at your maximum potential when you have clear, clean energy, okay? And in spirit, I am presence. And I think that you know, the divine just wants to remind us that everything is everything. We're a part of all that is, and nothing is outside of your grasp. Listen, if there are things that are going on in your life right now that you know, clearly the whole COVID-19 thing is something that We have no control over that. Cat got let out of the bag somewhere. And all we can do now is to just align with what we can work with what you have with that. And for any of you who are, struggling financially as a result of this devastation, this natural disaster, I pray abundance to you. I pray abundance and an outpouring, and I pray even today that there will be monies and provision that come from unexpected places. I believe it for you. I believe it for you. I want you to believe it too. Do not worry. The birds don't worry. The birds don't worry. They don't toil. They don't spin. Yeah. Yes. Oh, wow. This card came out last night too. We're being called to just be in gratitude. Be in gratitude for what you have right now. Work with what you have. For the 10 things that we want to yammer off about, I'm sure we can name 20 things that we can be grateful for. If you need to do that, if you need to take a paper and pen and write it down, the key to your joy is celebrating the things that you already have to be thankful for. What I was saying is the birds don't toil or spin or worry or anything. I mean, the birds around here, I buy them bird seeds because honestly, it's like an exchange. I sprinkle bird food. They sing to me in the morning. You see how that works? It's a karmic cycle. Ha ha. But you have to sometimes sow into the things that you want. Like, I love the sound of birds in the morning. I prefer that over any iPhone jingle that I could hear. And I sow the seeds out there literally, and they sing. So sow into where there may be a lack in your life, and you'll watch it come back. Now this next card, it just flipped, spinning your dreams. And that's in the position of your body, which means, taking an action. And do it gracefully. Let your ideas, go to work right now for you. Maybe you are financially constrained because of this situation, or your job has laid you off, but this is a time. Right now you have time. Manifest and create and put to work what you really want to do. I mean, is the job that you have what you really, really, really want to do? If it is, then so be it. The job I have, actually, my corporate job, is very steady. I'm very grateful for it. I, have learned so much about running big business and, working with high level things and such. But, it's not my passion. This is my passion. Helping develop humanity is my passion. And I just, I'm spinning my dreams, and I want you guys to join along and do the same. These two flipped out. So yeah, and it's in your power. That's 2 cards that are key. So, the High Priest is telling us that we are the key. Being in gratitude, our attitude is part key, and then also being in our power, being confident, staying centered, right? Didn't I just say that about balance? Staying centered within yourself. Don't lose your crap. It's not going to be helpful. Just trust the process. Personal power up is about just that. It's about taking a hold of ourselves and doing what we do and doing it best, okay? Oh yes, I love it. Found treasure. We have to initiate. Remember I just said about sprinkling birdseed out there once a week for the birdies? The harvest of that is the birds sing to me in the morning, but it took an action. I'm sure there's going to be birds out there trickling around, finding whatever, but I actually, I kind of make it happen. And I love this because in your, I'll show this to you in a second, but I'm just studying it to read it intuitively. In your initiating what it is that you want more of in your life, the harvest comes. And sometimes, and most times, unexpected things and hidden treasures, come to us. But finding the treasure in the midst of the circumstance. Oh, sorry about my nail. That's about to fall off, right, guys? Because we can't go to get our hair did or our nails. Anyway, I digress. There are hidden treasures in this time. I am deeply sorry from the bottom of my heart if any of your family members have been affected by the COVID-19 disease. I truly am, from the bottom of my heart. Please know I'm not making light of that. I'm talking to us who are here right now and dedicating this time to doing what we can be in control of. Yes. Be soft. Be soft, humble. Don't be so tight. I've always had a problem with that because I'm a beast. I'm a Taurus. I'm an alpha woman. But you know, sometimes soft is actually strong. For who needs to know that? Your ancient ones, your ancient guides and ancestors, they're here with us. Tap in. When you get off this video, ask out loud. Ancestors, guides, ancient ones, former family members that have gone on, help me see what I need to see. Help show me where there may be a blockage in my life. You know, speak to me, speak to my heart, speak to my soul, speak to my, you know, speak to the deepest parts in me that no one would know. And that's what happened in the reading that I did last night for myself. And, you know, I've made peace with my mom passing on, but there's still some unresolved stuff there. And it all just, I can't even explain it. I'm still kind of like resonating off the vibes with that. It was so amazing. And it really inspired me to really get back on here and do what I got to do, you know, out of total desire to help others. She is the moon. Oh, I love that. So beautiful. You're a mysterious, beautiful being, male or female alike. You know, reach to the stars. That's 2 times that we have a beautiful, actually 3, 4. The moon is here. You know, the moon in the tarot represents sort of the unknowns, right? But I see it a different way. Within nothing, there's everything. Everything that we need right now is on the other side of trusting. Know that you are guided by the divine and ancestors who are cheering you on. They never left. They just transcended. You know, they just got their level up, honestly. Don't get tight in these times. It's not going to be helpful for your body or your soul or your mind. I just pray you into the weekend. I send you love. I send you light. I remind us to be grateful, to look for hidden treasures throughout this, knowing that you stand in your power, that you can take this extra time to spin your dreams, to continue to self-heal, to master yourself. You're the master of your domain, isn't it? Knowing that, you know, I love this too, how where I am presence, you know, the ancient ones are coming through here. Be brave, be strong, stand in your power. You know, the eagle is the top of the food chain. And so, you know, if you tap in and you choose to live your life through the eyes of source and through the eyes of what the actual truth is, you know, if you want to go into that next layer, like the eagle that can see everything, you know, just be like the eagle, you know, or at least strive to be as such, you know. Maybe I have some extra air signs, you know, tapped in here today because of the birds I see. But honestly, I love you guys. I'm back. And I know I sound really low key right now, but I am low key. I'm very humbled right now. I'm always very humbled to come forward and be a conduit, you know, to your growth, to your soul's journey. You know, I am open for personal readings. I'm doing a lot of special rates right now because of everything that's at hand where people may be, you know, a little constricted with their finances. Yeah, I will add the prices in the description box below, but I'm gonna just do some super, super low cost readings right now for you guys to encourage you. And I'm talking about super low. They probably won't be more than $25 because that's my way of really giving into, the collective. So they'll probably range at this moment. And, my rates are typically much higher than that. But I'm totally willing to, bend with the times, just to help. Honestly, at $10, $25, is it even really about the money? It isn't. So if you need something, if there's some guidance that you need, if there's someone that you want to channel, from the afterlife, or you're getting on your damn nerves with your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or maybe you can't see them enough and you're worried, whatever the case may be, know that I'm here. Please, again, I would be remiss not to ask you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do want to direct message me for a reading, you can either call me, or I prefer the text DM at first so that we can exchange, what we want to do, at 845-271-7525. And yeah, holler at your girl, and I'll be here to help you through. Especially even if you're a reader yourself. I think, I'm not, trying to sound, boisterous or overzealous because I'm a professional coach, but even it's just in my heart that, and for any of you who know readers out there, or, want to shout that out, that's what I do for a living. I develop others, I help others. And so, even for those of you who do this work and who are a little tired, I've got your back. I'm here. I'm positive. I'm most positive that I can channel and encourage and exhort a word for you as well. If you need any help at this time, I'd love to collaborate. There's so many good ones out there. Believe me, just because I do this doesn't mean I don't listen in, because we're all students of life. So anyway, I digress. But I wish you guys a beautiful weekend, and I'll be back soon. Okay, ciao, ciao, bye.